This is a tribute to a great American.
A man who died before his time.
He was a haunted man, troubled.
Not that you could blame him, given the circumstances.
He lived with depression his whole life.
I think it's more accurate to say that he lived under the shadow of a deep melancholy.
He was born out west. He was born in the rut of February.
Which makes him an
Pisces.
Aquarius.
A Pisces.
Aquarius.
Whatever.
In any case, he had a troubled childhood. His father remarried.
And he never forgave him.
Not that he should have, the abusive fuck.
His father wanted him to be a real man, a wrestler.
None of that sissy stuff, poetry, dreaming.
So he had to teach himself.
What a thing to have to teach yourself.
But as we all know, greatness is shaped by adversity.
He could never have become the man he was without growing up in such troubled times.
It all started to come together when he went on tour.
He once stopped the whole band because they'd run over a rabbit. He wouldn't go on without giving it a proper burial. They lost hours, but he said it was the only way he'd sleep that night.
Wow. I didn't know that. I did know that he was an activist. He received death threats for defending basic human rights. That's why he took a stand on abortion.
He was the first in a long time to put himself in the front lines.
Yeah, he did. He's speaking out against what he knew was wrong.
And then there's the homosexual question.
His relationship with love was odd and troubled at best.
Even those who know little about him know that his wife spent time in institutions.
I mean, if you've ever seen a picture of her, you know she's crazy.
But she was a terrific flirt. She could make a bishop forget his prayers.
I would say her flirting fueled his madness.
Fair enough. Not all couples grow old together well.
A few days before he died, he locked himself in his room to avoid her.
His friends put him on suicide watch more than once.
All those people at the show, not knowing what would happen later.
A bullet to the head. Just like that. He
Died
died in
Washington,
which is a little ironic.
His voice is his legacy.
It resonated with all classes in a country divided.
Those few sweet years when he found nirvana.
It was the only thing he lived for, to make that lasting impression.
His name alone is evocative of so many things.
Speaking out for what you believe in.
Raw emotions.
A gift for words.
A magnetic connection with the crowd.
A loss that shook the nation to its core.
This is an ode to Kurt
Abraham
Cobain.
Lincoln.
Close enough.